bullish SPEC value forecast is $10.80 to $32.76. The SPEC cost will likewise reach $48 soon. Negative market cost expectation for 2022 is $6.53. In Polkadot, DAB, cost forecast 2022, we use measurements, cost designs, RSI, Rival, and other data about spot to examine the future development of the digital money. Polkadot, SPEC, current market status. The cost of Polkadot, SPEC, is $7.05 with a 24-hour exchanging volume of $250,469,037 at the hour of composing. Notwithstanding, DAB has expanded to 0.48% as of now. What is Polkadot, DAB? A cutting-edge blockchain methodology, Polkadot interfaces a whole arrangement of direction-constructed blockchains, permitting representatives to work consistently together and at scale. In addition, the way that Polkadot empowers any data to be sent whatsoever between the blockchain implies permitting it to be applied to a fantastic scope of genuine use situations. Polkadot is a sharded blockchain, and that implies that it interfaces a few chains in a solitary framework, permitting them to manage exchanges and equal and trade information among chains while keeping up with elevated degrees of protection and security. Polkadot, DAB, value forecast 2022. The above diagram of Polkadot, DAB, spread out a falling wedge design. In a falling wedge design, both the upper pattern line which associates the highs and the lower pattern line which associates the lows unite downwards. The wedge design overall demonstrates a pattern inversion. Particularly, the falling wedge flags a bullish inversion. Consequently, this example demonstrates a breakout in the cost pattern towards a rise. From the above outline, we can decipher that the force of the downtrend is dialing back. As of now, Polkadot, spot, is at $7.05. Assuming that the example proceeds, the cost of spot could arrive at the obstruction level of $7.77, and $9.56. In the event that the pattern switches, the cost of SPEC might tumble to $6.83. Polkadot, SPEC, backing and opposition levels. The graph beneath shows the help and obstruction levels of Polkadot, DAB. From the above day-to-day time span, we can obviously decipher the accompanying as the obstruction and backing levels of Polkadot, DAB. Resistance level 1, $10.80. Resistance level 2, $15.79. Resistance level 3, $23.20. Resistance level 4, $32.76. Support level, $6.53. The outlines show that SPEC has played out a bullish pattern over the course of the last month. Assuming this pattern proceeds, SPEC could run alongside the bulls, overwhelming its opposition level at $32.76. Likewise, on the off chance that the financial backers betray the crypto, the cost of the SPEC could dive to nearly $6.53, a negative sign. Polkadot, spot, value expectation 2022, Rival, Mama, and RSI. The relative volume, RVOL, of Polkadot, spot, is displayed in the underneath outline. It is a mark of how the ongoing exchanging volume has changed throughout some undefined time frame from the past volume for dealers. Right now, the RVOL of DAB lies underneath the end line, demonstrating powerless members in the latest thing. Besides, the moving normal, Mama, of Polkadot, DAB, is displayed in the above outline. Prominently, the DAB cost lies under 50 Mama, present moment, so it is totally in a descending pattern. Right now, DAB is in a negative state. There is plausible of an inversion pattern of DAB whenever. In the meantime, the general strength file, RSI, of the SPEC is at a degree of 36.57. This implies that DAB is in an almost oversold state. Notwithstanding, this gives certainty to the brokers to exchange with practically no trepidation. Polkadot, spot, value forecast 2022, ADX, RVI. Allow us now to take a gander at the typical directional list, ADX, of Polkadot, DAB. It assists with estimating the general strength of the pattern. The pointer is the normal of the growing cost range values. This framework endeavors to quantify the strength of cost development in the positive and negative headings utilizing DMI pointers with ADX. The above outline addresses the ADX of Polkadot, spot. Presently, spot lies in the scope of 15.87, so it shows a powerless pattern. From the above outline, the general instability file, RVI, of Polkadot, spot. RVI estimates the consistent deviation of cost changes throughout some stretch of time as opposed to cost changes. The RVI of spot lies under 50, demonstrating lower unpredictability. As a matter of fact, spot's RSI is at 36.57, in this manner affirming a potential sell signal. Examination of DAB with BTC, ETH. The beneath diagram shows the cost correlation between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polkadot, DAB. From the above graph, we can decipher ETH, BTC, and DAB are moving in a comparable pattern. This shows that when the cost of BTC increments or diminishes, the cost of ETH and SPEC likewise increment or lessening individually. Polkadot, DAB, Value Expectation 2023. In the event that the declining cost activity totally dials back in force and the pattern turns around, Polkadot, SPEC, could likely accomplish $55 by 2023. Polkadot, DAB, Value Forecast 2024. With a few updates in the organization, Polkadot, SPEC, could enter a bullish direction. Assuming the coin gets the notice of significant financial backers, spot could energize to hit $68 by 2024. Polkadot, DAB, Value Expectation 2025. If Polkadot, spot, supports significant obstruction levels and go on in acknowledgement as a superior venture choice among financial backers for the following 3 years, SPEC would energize to hit $70. Polkadot, DAB, Value Forecast 2026. On the off chance that Polkadot, DAB, supports significant obstruction levels and go on in acknowledgement as a superior speculation choice among financial backers for the following 4 years, SPEC would energize to hit $83. Polkadot, DAB, Value Expectation 2027. If Polkadot, spot, supports significant opposition levels and go on in acknowledgement as a superior speculation choice among financial backers for the following 5 years, DAB would mobilize to hit $97. Polkadot, DAB, Value Forecast 2028. If Polkadot, SPEC, holds up areas of strength for and as a superior speculation choice for the following 6 years, it could observe a critical cost rallies. Accordingly, by 2028,